It's possible. It's very possible.
What was that noise?
I don't know. I'm not in game, so I don't see it. Unsupported message. What the hell's that supposed to mean? What the hell? All right, Facebook. Getting weird on me here. There it is. Oh, make it big. Son of a bitch. There it is.
Weird. Now it's left button, and I know for a fact it was not that before.
I wonder if it, like, because you updated it, went to mine. Whatever I had.
No, I don't think so.
Left button. That is kind of weird.
Fine. I mean, I know what buttons there are now, so.
That's weird. Now, do you use the gear shift in this?
I don't. I have tried it. I just don't like it.
So I might take it off. Then I might not set it up for this game. All right. So what do I got? I got a gig on. Why am I only 28 frames a second? That's weird. I'm only 30 frames a second. I'm back up to 55 now. I even turned my stuff way down. Trying this. It's all. I guess I still. Have, yeah, I guess.
On everything that you cut, you raked.
Yeah, it's raked. I just gotta bale it now.
No, we're not gonna bale it. We're gonna make silage out of it.
All right, so
go in here and pick.
My gas pedal's not working. All right, let's go here and controls here. Gamepad. Oh, it's still doing shit. It's still doing the heavy equipment wheel. Oh, it's still saying there's two gamepads.
You still have the heavy equipment wheel plugged in?
No, it just remembers it.
Well, it shouldn't see that.
I wonder if
no
I can hit
drivers for that wheel or nothing.
I wonder if I hit reset if it just does it, fixes it. Reset the default settings.
What's not working?
Oh, it's working now. There it goes.
Go up to the shop and pick up that.
Okay.
Pick up that wagon, loading wagon.
Which one's the camera view? R3. Ah, there we go. I will say it's kind of neat having that. The force feedback. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
A little more realistic than the other one.
Oh yeah.
If I can stay on the damn road. Sensitivities are a little weird, but I get used to it.
I hope the ride along mod comes in soon.
Is there a lot of play in your steering wheel, like when it's in the center? I have a lot.
Like if you look at the wheels,
I have a lot of play in mine.
like a dead zone.
Yeah, just in the center, like when it's like it doesn't turn.
You have to change the settings in game too, I believe.
I went back to default, so it could be why.
No, yeah, you went back to default where? Back at the options menu?
Yeah, for the key for the.
Well, you didn't log out of the game, right?
No.
All right, so under, let's see here, settings, steering sensitivity.
Which part were you
back
under?
speed. So under the gear, under the cog wheel.
Yeah.
Scroll down and you'll see steering back speed.
100%.
Steering sensitivity, 100%.
Okay. That's what was wrong.
Paul, you got to change your direction change. See that direction change?
Mm-hmm.
You need to change that to manual.
Okay.
So that's the only way that you'll be able to, if you do ever want to use the clutch. Because right now, like, once the tractor comes to a complete stop, if you pump the pedal, it will back up, right?
For brake.
Yeah. Well,
gotcha.
If you change it to manual, now you have to shift, like, between neutral, well, not really neutral, but drive and reverse. So you need to assign a button. So I use the big enter key that's on my steering wheel.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Is that how you start also?
I have start set up on the side console panel. I don't have it on my wheel.
Okay, so that's
whatever you feel comfortable with using as a shifter, you can use the paddles if you want. But you, I believe it is. Let's see.
Gear shift mode is set to automatic.
Yeah, that's in the settings, but in the
manual with clutch.
That's not using the shifter. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't use any of that. I have mine set to automatic. But let me see what change direction. So when you go into the mapping, gamepad controls, go down to the vehicle gearbox section.
Vehicle, I'm getting there. Game, vehicle gearbox, here we go.
Okay, down, and then you'll still change direction.
Hang on.
Third one from the bottom of that section.
So you just use a tab, I guess?
What I like it being on the wheel, because it's you're not going to be shifting gears, so you can make it one of the paddles. It don't matter, any button that you want to assign it to, but you're going to be hitting it a shit ton because every time you go forward or reverse, that's the button you push.
Or hold on, I'd rather do this. Do RT for that and set reverse as another button. How do you clear it?
Backspace. When you click on it, hit backspace.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep, that worked. That worked. Yeah, there's definitely some weird keybinds in here for this. I think I need that panel.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, you really got to think about what is comfortable for you or what you think's realistic and basically set the key bindings up. And there's a million different key bindings. Like some of them you don't use. Like there's buttons for lift and lower, implement, and then there's ones that'll do them all. So if you have like multiple implements hooked up on the front and the back, and it'll do them all. So,
Right.
but I don't have all of that stuff mapped, and by default, it doesn't map all of it.
Vehicle, okay. Did you just bump me down the road?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in the menu. I saw the back side of it move. I was like, what the hell was that? Where's it? Engine start. How do you do that?
You could change it to the PlayStation button or something.
Where is it on the thing?
In the settings.
Yeah. I'm on gamepad. Son of a bitch. I mean, I was on keyboard. Vehicle. There's gotta be a freaking
Start stop engine is under vehicle driving.
under main settings.
Just go to gamepad control, vehicle driving. It's like second section down, third section down. You'll see accelerate, brake, steer right, steer left. Well, if you keep going down, you'll see start stop engine.
Got it. I see it now. Got it. All right, we're set now. Save controls. You beeping the horn?
Yeah.
Watch out, deers. Still a little bit of a dead space. I mean, which is kind of realistic because there is a dead space in most tractors.
If I look at the steering wheel in the game, it moves the exact amount that I move my steering
Now,
wheel.
what if you're not up against, like, it doesn't move unless there's, like, tension on it? You know what I mean? Like, there's free flow in the middle when you're in the very middle.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm moving, like, a good, say, from 30 degrees left, from 30 degrees right.
Oh, no, mine's not like that. So
There's definitely a dead zone right there.
You turned all them settings to the right 1%, 75%, right? And then hit
Yeah,
apply.
let me redo it again.
Well, you got to quit the game to see that.
Oh, shit.
Which we can do that if you need to.
I definitely did it, but the only thing is damn. I guess I'll just use my mouse for now. For your camera view, do you use that, what do you use for, you use that joystick?
You can, but I use a mouse. So I have a little side table set up next to me, and it fits underneath the side console panel pretty much. So I can. I have the mouse not on my desk, but down next to my chair on the side.
Gotcha. I think it'd be a lot easier once I get the shifter. Shifter's not for this. It's gonna be for ATS.
Yeah. And I also keep the controller. I use a gamepad controller, and I keep it in my lap. So I actually like you can use the toggle with your thumb, you know what I mean, with your hand in your lap, and use one wheel to steer, you know. So I do that too.
Yep. I gotta figure out why the fuck it's not working. Why I got that dead space.
I probably have between 19 and this game. I probably have 500 hours in this game.
Yeah.
So I've, and I've had
worked
this
it out.
console for a long time, so I've worked out what's comfortable to me. And it's like, it's not that it's best, because I've told myself 100 times, man, I'm going to take time and go through and just rethink but I don't, because then it becomes complicated. Like, I forget.
Yep, I can understand that.
Like, from 19 to this game, I changed what button starts the tractor and what button lowers the implements or detaches the implements, and they're kind of swapped.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'll get into the fucking tractor and try to drop the fucking plow and turn the tractor off because sometimes I forget, you know.
Right.
It's just ingrained.
Where was that other sensitivity setting that was in this menu?
You can try taking the in-game one up higher. Like maybe you need it 2%.
Where the hell did that go? Where that's it's up top. Is it? No, that's not it. What the fuck is that setting? Oh, right here. No, that's volume. That's not it either. Where the hell did you? Where did we set that at? Sensitivity.
Under the cog.
Steering.
And then all the other ones, the dead zones and stuff like that, that was outside the game. You have to quit the game and do
pain in the
it.
ass. Yeah, the graphics can't be changed in game either. That's a pain in the ass. I might have to use this shifter. Hey, dude. Steering wheel. Right. Grab a blanket. There's no blanket on there, I don't think. What, buddy? What? Yeah. He's like, "Are you playing Farming Simulator again?"
Such a dork, Dad.
No, I think it's because he likes playing it.
Yeah.
So where are we putting this? In that pit?
Yeah, next to the cow barn. So, you know, go through, pick it up. You have to turn it on and drop the header. It's basically the same thing as if you were bailing.
Yeah, I had it on the other game, and I screwed up and got rid of it and got a baler instead. Now I had to go buy a trailer. Should have never got rid of it. Because you don't get much money selling straw. I noticed that.
Nah. Not bad. It's just, it's not like crops. Not like grade.
Definitely get more money for it baled. Yeah, there's definitely a big dead zone in here. Like I'm moving my wheel left to right, and it's not moving anything at all on screen.
Well, go ahead and save the game. Save the game, and then just let's quit it and make sure that it took you those settings.
I did reset it, so it could be it. All right, so this is probably gonna mess you up. Options. Yep, it went back to 14.
Yeah, you got to have it to 1, and then sensitivity 75.
I went back to default. That's probably why.
I think on the update they messed this up because it says sensitivity, 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 sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
Before the update, that
it shows Axis 1 RX, Axis 11 ACC. It says that.
But it says Axis 1 RX and then sensitivity, sensitivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it used to be dead zone and then sensitivity. So the top one is dead zone, and you're setting that dead zone to 1%.
Oh, gotcha. I
It would
gotcha.
be 14 if you were worried about drift, right? But
Right.
this wheel does not drift. So you
Shouldn't.
set it to 1%. And then sensitivity 75% is what I have mine set to on
Yeah.
all of them all the way down. And I don't know if that's what I had it set to before. I think I'm gonna up my brake sensitivity. I think this shit changed. Some of my stuff kind of changed.
I know one thing. Using these pedals now, I'm not gonna be able to use this chair.
You want to roll?
It pushes me back.
Yeah.
I want to push the clutch in, and I'm pushing me straight back.
My pedals are on the concrete floor. And the good thing is my chair sits up high, so my feet are kind of. I feel like I'm driving a truck or a van. You know what I mean? Like my feet are more. My knees.
I could definitely
raise
my seat up. I just lower the armrests.
But this thing being on the concrete floor, it wants to move, so I need to actually mount it or put a board between it and the wall or something so that it doesn't push back.
Yeah. I don't know why this thing. The frames are so shitty on this. They were good when I had it on Ultra. Now the frames are shit. I'm down to 30 frames right now. I don't think I'm dropping anything on stream. I was holding steady 60. Did you get back in?
I'm coming now. I was changing my settings too.
There we go. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Except...
I also think before the update, it never said what was what. So I had to actually figure it out and look it up. And it was even harder on some of the other shit. Like the wheel that I had originally.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what the axes were. So like online, you can go to like a gamepad tester.
Yeah.
On the internet, but the problem is online it would call it like Axis 4, but this game was calling it some Axis different.
Right.
So I had to like cross it over.
I'm like 19 frames a second right now. 18 frames a second. Should never mess with my stuff.
After you driving is a loud son of a bitch.
It is. Probably missed a bunch back there. I'll pick it up later. I'll tell you what though, I was playing on the Xbox. And dude, that's so nice. It's got that quick resume. I'm not even kidding you. I literally fired it up, pressed play game, and it put me right back into where I was. Now, granted, I wasn't like on save games because you're on like a multiplayer game. Obviously, you like connects to servers and stuff. But
which Xbox?
The Series S, yeah. Because it's got that quick resume. Like I literally clicked Farming Simulator and went right back to where I was emptying out the combine. Like exactly where I quit, exactly where I left off.
Didn't you have an X at one point?
No, I ended up having 2 PS5s.
Oh, okay. I thought you had an X too at one point.
No, the PS5 I bought originally, and then I sold it to a coworker. Then I decided I found him one, and rather than him giving one that I already opened up and played, I bought another one and then swapped him. So I got my original PlayStation back. Which I plan on using for Gran Turismo. And if Gran Turismo kind of sucks, I'm probably going to get rid of the PlayStation. It looks amazing, though.
Yeah, it does look really good.
I just wonder why this thing's all the way down to like 30 frames a second. Hey, it looks like shit. I can see right now, like right now I need to lift the pickup. Like I just reach over and hit a button on a panel.
Yeah.
It'd be so much easier than trying to read the combos.
Yeah, and then like the panel, you can kind of rest your hand on it.
Yep.
And you can drive with one hand, and then just click the buttons you need to click.
All right. It must already.
If you buy that panel, you'll be able to use it for
Truck.
well, yeah, for other games too.
Right. Well, I mean, I can always move the shifter over closer to the wheel too. Should have room for the panel. Does it actually click? Does it? Yeah.
Reach over, hit a button for your heels. Have them all laid out.
Does it actually clamp to the desk, the panel, or no? It just kind of sits on top.
Yeah, it clamps to the desk.
All right.
Got the same kind of clamps as the wheel did. Like
I guess it turned off on
threaded screw.
Okay. This thing doesn't let me turn near as sharp either. As a controller. Which kind of makes it a little difficult. Just gotta make a little wider turns. So what do I do? Back into that stupid thing, or how do I do that?
Is it already full?
Yep.
You have to back into it and kind of.
Gotcha.
And dump it, but it's best if you can kind of spread it out flat, because we're gonna have to run over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we have to run over it and compact it once you get it all filled.
I guess this thing's pretty heavy. Now I might have to back out again, because this is rough.
What's wrong?
The frames, I don't know. It's like 19 frames, 20 frames a second. Oh, I see. What I was thinking, I had to do it in the other spot.
To dump it in here.
I was thinking in the field, straight ahead. Like I was thinking.
You have to dump it right here where I'm at.
Okay. See, I was thinking this place right here.
No, that's the shit pit.
Slurry.
That's slurry.
Man, this thing is.
We can open this gate next time. It may make it easier. Come down the road and pull in there.
No, because it's a pain in the ass getting that in that little field too. Oh, I see what you're saying. In that
if
field.
You pull up in here, then you can kind of back straight up in there.
Oh, this isn't a bad angle to back in.
Nah, it's not too bad.
Not as bad as trying to drop that grain in that fucking barn.
Yeah, so kind of back all the way up in the pit, and then pull out as you start emptying.
Mm-hmm. Turn on loading wagon.
Yeah, pull out a little bit because you're all the way against the wall. Should have to be able to unload.
Open cover. Unload here, okay. Okay, why is it not working? There we go.
Try I or something like that on the keyboard.
Control I.
No, not control I, just I. You're good. It was working.
Yeah.
Pull up a little bit more though. Keep going. There you go. Just keep inching forward as you do that. Keep going. Faster. There you go. Slow down now.
Empty.
Ready.
Why isn't my mouse? Oh, I think my mouse actually died.
All right, I'm gonna spend some money here. Maybe
All right.
a mistake, but
I think my mouse actually died. I'll be right back. Put some batteries in it. Huh.
I'm getting a lot of desync.
I'm minimized. There it goes. Now it's back. Did the game freeze? It might have froze. There we go. I think I'm gonna drive around this time.
Fuck the wrong thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna all right, when you're done buying that, I'm gonna restart this game again. What'd you buy for $4 grand?
Well, I bought this tele-truck and then I bought the bucket.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Bucket was $4 fucking grand for it.
Oh, go back, go back, go back. It's not as sensitive as like the other steering wheel, that's for sure. Like I guess because that other one turned more, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
That could be why.
Well, this one's still the same range. Still goes 900 degrees.
Could just be this tractor too. I'm used to playing the other one.
You can crank the sensitivity up in the game and that'll help you, I think. Because then you have to turn the wheel less and you get more movement.
Right. It's more realistic this way though.
Yeah, I don't mind when you start doing like task where you want some precision, it's nice to be able to move the wheel a little bit more, I think.
Yeah. Alright. I hate to be a pain in the ass, but I'm gonna have to redo this. The wheels are like jumping all over the place. I don't know
Okay.
I don't know what the hell happened. Why
Just
it's
save the
doing
game for you.
Yeah, I'm saving
Fix
it.
it.
Yeah, I save it twice just to make. I'm down at like 12 frames a second right now. I wish you could adjust this in game. I don't know why you can't.
What?
Graphics.
Yeah.
It's kind of a pain in the
I don't know.
ass. That's why. For some reason, it put me on full screen, advanced full screen or something weird. That's why. It wasn't just full screen.
Under your graphics, it did.
Yeah, like windowed mode, you can do full screen or windowed or exclusive full screen. That's why.
Oh, exclusive. I'm on full screen.
That's what I had to go back to. I say high custom. It should be even better at holding frames.
I'm on very, very high custom.
Apply. I'm on very high.
Does VSync does it matter on this game, you think?
No, but I do it so I stay at 60 frames. I don't know why it does 60 frames.
Yeah, I have
because
it on.
if it prevents tearing, so I always run it.
Yeah. What do you have your field of view set to? I kind of like 70.
I have it on
what I've
90.
gotten used to.
I got the biggest.
It starts to fisheye weird.
Yeah, I've noticed like on last night we were playing, and when I got closer or further away from the track tire, it made like the front tire almost the same size as the back tire.
Yeah, and that's why I
got some
keep it
weird
70.
scaling. All right, I think we're good now. That explains why it was doing that weird shit. I really hope so. It's definitely got me considering a server, because making sure like I'm up or you're up and the mods are that's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I see you sent me a text message.
Plus, if like when you start working on a farm, and then if one other person's not playing, then you can't play. You know what I mean? So I was saying, if Alan did happen to do this game, it would definitely be worth.
Yep.
I'll
talk. I can probably talk him into it.
And what's the game? $60.
Yeah. I mean, I can gift it to him. I really could.
We should start a GoFundMe. Fucking peaceful. Help out a farmer.
He'd love that, I'm sure. I'm still dipping frames though. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm streaming, but that's why. That might have been why you were joining in. Or if it's because I'm hosting and playing and streaming. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, well, could be. A lot going on. Funny, it even looks better for me. Logging back in here.
Huh.
I'm
back.
Desyncing too.
For some, I don't know. Maybe I did some kind of. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. That was so weird that it did that.
Oh man. I'm actually glad I've had less problems so far after that update, because sometimes the updates screw a lot of shit up.
Yeah. Apex knows all about that. Every time they update their shit, servers fucking go down for a week.
This thing's slower than shit. 12 mile an hour top speed.
Oh, while you're pulling
It's
skid
like
steer.
a skid steer sort of.
Yeah.
Well, it's really what it is really what this thing is like a forklift, but it's got a telehandler style bucket on it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It's going to work good for this farm because things are so tight.
Yeah. I gotta get some more shit. This might take a little while. I have to go out and empty it every time.
Yeah, I could have leased a bigger one, but and I was afraid of backing it and getting it to fit. You know what I mean?
Right. That's the only problem is like this is kind of a small map.
Yeah. The farm yards are tight, which is realistic.
I still like the idea of having like a large farm, just to play around on.
Yeah.
That's why I like the Pacific Northwest one.
They just come out with a 4X map today. It's called Hobo Farms or something like that. It's an American-based map.
It just got me. I was like, man, this is taking forever to fucking do this one field. It's like you almost need 2 harvesters to do it any amount of time. And luckily they start you off with like a big tractor trailer. You have silos. If you do like the new farmer.
Yep.
And you have the $100,000, but you got like 2 big tractors. You pretty much got everything you need to get going. I didn't realize it automatically shut off for you too. I'm still dipping at like 20 frames a second. I don't know why. It's weird. I might actually do this field instead. Finishing that one. So I'm not running over top of all this stuff. Well, I can tell you right now, if I definitely get the freaking panel, I'll be putting some time in this game because there ain't no way in hell spending that kind of money and not doing it.
What's that?
I said,
did you buy the panel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got addicted really when I got all the things. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I can see how that would happen.
It so much more fun playing the game. And if you get on a farm and you get on a roll, you get like you're grinding towards something, you know?
Yep. Coming in here behind you.
All right. Hold on one second. I'm trying to change I need to adjust my sound settings here. Remember where it's at. Volume. I've got to turn my volume down for the vehicle a little. That tractor you're in is fucking.
It is loud. I'm usually inside of it. That's why it's not too bad.
Hold on, let me dump this bucket.
All right. It's only $30,000 though. It's a cheap ass tractor. Oh, I kind of see what you're talking about. Yeah, because the farm we had going on at Ravensport, we had like one of these silage pits too. It was huge.
Yeah.
I remember it being massive.
Well.
Might have got a little too high on that one.
All right, I can level it out like this.
All right. I'll be back with more.
Like the console really makes running front loaders and stuff like that fun.
I imagine that. And it says I saw crane setup in there. Do they actually have like crane, like any mods for cranes? Like
Yeah,
real cranes or
the-
like just like yard cranes?
There have been, yeah. But yeah, there's like it's more like they had logging cranes and stuff like that
Right.
that were modded in. They also use those for like you'll see even the label is like doors and windows that open.
Mm-hmm.
Those will be in under the crane controls too sometimes. Shit, stuck.
Need me to come help you?
No, I got. There is a chain mod in this game where you can hook up like chains to vehicles.
Pull them out.
Pull them. Mm-hmm. In 19 they had like a mud mod, like a real like where you could get stuck and stuff. That's what people really wanted to work toward, was like dynamic dirt.
Yeah. I can imagine how that's kind of hard though.
Well, yeah. It's probably something they could have done if it was strictly a PC game.
Right.
Console, man, I just don't know.
Well, the new consoles, the only problem is I can tell you right now that Series S is going to hold that back. Stuff like that back.
Yeah. Now, there is a mod that lets you dig and stuff, like terrain, like you would normally do in the tools, in the landscaping tool.
Yeah.
You can do it with a vehicle, and like when you dig, you can either like have your bucket fill with dirt or stones. So some people were doing stuff like there's construction equipment mods, and that made that stuff interesting. They were going out pretending they were mining for stone or
Right.
for gold, looking for gold. Like they had trommels rigged up and stuff, mods.
This thing is, this tractor is ridiculously loud. I gotta look at how you even do Steam gifts. I don't know how you can do it. I know you can do. You gotta be friends for so long or something. There's like a minimum time you have to be friends with somebody.
Well, I seen you can send a gift card.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, I think you can actually gift the game itself.
Yeah. I would just do the gift card. It seemed easier. I don't know. I looked it up.
Yeah, that's right. I did a giveaway one time, and the guy was on Steam. I sent him a gift card. Something's got to be up. Well, my CPU usage is through the fucking roof.
It's got maybe it's streaming this.
Hope like Streamlabs didn't like change. See if that helps out at all. I'm at 99% CPU. What the hell is running? Something running? My GoXLR app. So yeah, kind of surprising.
I'm gonna run a worker. Well, I'm gonna run a worker on this stone picker once I get it going.
Okay. The hell? Why is this work using so much? That's nuts. I expect that to be using it, but freaking GoXLR app is using more CPU than the damn game.
That be.
I don't know. It's fucking weird. 12%. That's a lot of CPU, man. I am running this extra camera, which does use CPU to encode. You know what? I bet that's what it is. That's exactly what it was. The encoding I was using for this frickin' thing. Looks horrible. Yeah, Y2 is CPU. That's probably why it looks the cleanest. There we go. That should be good. There it goes. Yeah, we're still at shitty frame rates, but whatever. It's weird. I wonder. See if my frame rate goes up now. Oh, it's not that. All right, we'll see if this changes it.